Well, I don't know how to start this thing. I'd say I was probably about 15 years old. My mom and dad just got a brand new double wide trailer. And I was just hooting, hollering, ready to go at all times. Never wanted to stay home. So I cut the bedroom screen window out and put me a ladder up at the trailer window door. It got dark. My dad always come in. He was a drunk. He always liked to drink, and he'd pass out real early. And I'd ease on out that window, down that ladder, and I'd be gone. I'd be out with my buddies, sitting at the bar at 15 years old, drinking, running around, having the time of my life. Old Jockey was the same guy I stole the watermelons off of. He had a little bar called the Coffee Cup. Shoot pool, get you cold beer and food, and he'd stay open about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, the mountain would let you stay open to daylight if you kept it down. Well, me being young like I did, the old man says, "Your daddy's going to kill me, son, if he ever knew that I let you in this damn bar." And they never would sell me beer, but the other guys would sneak me the beer. Well, he kicked me out, and I didn't really want to leave. So when he shut the door, I held the door handle to where it didn't lock. And I kicked that son of a bitch when I thought he was walking away while he was still looking at the door. And the door hit him in the nose. Busted his nose, knocked him backwards. He had that pistol. And he chased me down Route 9. He was hollering, "I'm going to kill you, you little son of a bitch, you." Pow! Pow! I could see the bullets hitting the goddamn Route 9 off the road. Pow! And I was like, that motherfucker's going to shoot me. And I'm running. And lucky there was an old house at the store right there, Blue Ridge Groceries. And back in the day, they had an old washout thing, and you'd run underneath there, and he'd run right on by me. Man, I'm glad I got away from him, because I believe he really would have shot me that night. And he was my neighbor. About 3 o'clock when I climbed back in there and I went to get back in the bed, I felt somebody laying in my bed. It was my daddy waiting on me to come back in. Boy, you talking about an ass whip, my God, boy. I mean, my mom said, "I thought he was going to kill you that night, son." Oh, the real shitty day. I'm talking about a shitty day. I'm telling you. I think at first, when I first got up, it started out with a shitty day.
Yeah, definitely, because I woke you up that
Because my wife woke me up there, and I was laying there, and I was asleep. I mean, I rolled in that shit.
I wondered why she came and got in bed with me during the night.
Yeah.
Because she never sleeps with me. Maggie does not sleep with anyone but her daddy. And during the middle of the night, for some reason, she came in and got in bed with me. And then I went in and woke up your dad, Scotty. And now it's all your story.
Well, when she woke me up, she said, "What do you got all over you?" Well, I said, "I don't know." And she turned the light on and it was dog shit. I said, "It's where I fed her them little sausage dogs that night. And she must have got up in the middle of the night and shit all the way across from me. And then I must have rolled over in the shit and laid there and slept. And I didn't know I had it all in my face, my hair.
Well, you went like this and you said that.
Yeah.
Fucking dog.
That fucking dog, yeah. Had that dog shit all over me.
That fucking dog. You went like that, I'll never forget.
And that just started the morning. I went to work that day. It was kind of rainy or something like that, and I went down into the basement. I was working for Richmond American, doing some punch out. Went down there and I seen this pair of gloves. I said, "Oh man, they're brand new gloves. Somebody lost their new gloves." So I put those gloves in my vehicle. I said, "Well, I'll use them later on today." And as the day went on, it got a little colder. I get them brand new gloves out of the thing. Went on down the basement, go clean something up. I'm in another house. Put them gloves on there, and I They was all rolled inside each other, and when I unrolled them, stuck them up on my hand, there was some brown stuff on them. And I went like that to smell it, and there was somebody done shit and wiped their ass on them button gloves. And I'm telling you, that was one shitty day. The dog shit on my face, and a guy shit on these gloves, and I put them on. That's a pretty shitty day.
He called me at work. That's when I worked at North Thompson. And he called and he said, "Baby, I've had one shitty day."
Well, my neighbor asked me if I wanted to go on a deer drive. So I said, well, I ain't never been on a deer drive before. I said, well, yeah, I'm in for it. We got up there that morning, they was frying catfish, and the first thing they was drinking moonshine and drinking Jack Daniels and stuff before the sun come up. Well, we all got out on the trail, and everybody started hunting, driving the deer. Next thing you know, Steve Miller killed a 6-point. So anyway, cut the story short. We was on our way home. We had a little 6-point on the back, and Steve Miller said, "Hey, pull in here at Rosanna's. I got a tip to check." So okay, Greg whipped in there. Y'all ain't no hurry, so he's all drinking beer, about half goosed up. Got in there and sat down, got us a couple cold drinks, and next thing I know, I was sitting there at the thing. We was ready to shoot some pool, and there was these guys and a couple women sitting there, and this one guy sitting there looked like he'd just been working on his car or something. Had all grease all over him. Kept looking up there, and that's the first time I've been in Berkeley Springs, I think once or twice in my whole life. You know, looked up there, and that guy was giving me the middle finger. And I thought it might have been Mater or Steve's buddy or something. And I looked around at Mater and him. I said, "Man, that guy's giving y'all the finger." I don't know these guys. First time I ever walked in the bar in my life. Mater said, "Man, I don't know that son of a bitch, man. He ain't giving me the finger." So Steve Miller said, "Well, I got to go to the bathroom." So he went to the bathroom. I looked up there again, and that guy was giving me the finger, or somebody about our table the finger. And I said, "Well, Mater, who's going to start this fight, me or you?" And Mater said, "Well, I guess you are." And I pulled the chair out from underneath my seat, and I went across the floor swinging that chair at that guy giving me the finger. And the next thing I know, there's a barroom brawl going on. And I'm telling you, when me and that guy went at it, and he finally got that chair out of my hand, when I went down across the pool table, I had him in the face, and my finger went in his mouth. And that somebody bit my finger. And I ain't kidding. And he finally let go of my finger. And my buddy Mater come up like this with a pool stick, because another guy done jumped on my back and had me around his neck. And Mater come down across that guy's back with that pool stick, and the pool stick broke in half, and it slung across the room and stuck this guy in the arm. And it must have stuck 10 inches up in his arm.
Leonard?
The pool stick was sticking in this guy's arm. Called the ambulance. The ambulance was all there.
What was the one that did the karate?
And then, yeah, in the bar. Steve was in the bar when he come out of the bathroom.
Steve.
This when the fight was already took out, and he was still in the bathroom. And when he come out, he's big tall anyway, had a cowboy hat on. And that one guy come running out there, and Steve went, "Whoa, yeah!" Like he knew karate or something. "No, brother, I ain't in it. I ain't in it," he said. And that one guy that bit my finger, he took off running behind the bar. And the only thing I could see that I could throw at him was the pool balls. So I started picking the pool balls up off the pool table and throwing them at him. Boom, where went the cooler. I picked another pool ball up, and then I ran out of pool balls. And that old guy that owned the bar, he wouldn't even pick his head up out of the thing. And I was hollering out at the same time, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, son of a bitch, you bit my finger. So they finally drug me out of the bar. Mater and Steve and all them said, the law's coming, the law's coming.
Well, when did you bite his ear?
Well,
Oh.
they finally got us outside the bar. And the one guy that really gave us the finger, he crawled out on his feet and out the door and he was gone. So I was ended up biting somebody else that didn't even give me the finger. They bit my finger. And then we was on the way home and I was saying, man, my finger's still messed up. Mater said, do you want to go back? I said, damn right, turn this truck around. And he turned the pickup truck around. And we went back to the bar, and the guy that bit my finger, they had kicked him out of the bar. And there he was in the parking lot. And there we went at it again. We were duking it. And I finally got him on the ground. And I said, you son of a bitch. I had him up in a cradle. I said, you son of a bitch, you bit my finger. And the only thing I could see was his ear. And I bit into his ear, and that guy was from Georgia. And I bit the whole bottom earlobe off his ear. And I ain't never heard a pig squeal so loud.
Oh, God.
I ain't kidding you. And Mater said, I think he's had enough. And I shook that and spit his ear out. You son of a bitch, you won't bite me no more. But that's a real true story.